So right now it's not looking good for our scouting trip. It is absolutely pouring the rain, and River is in front of me on that four-wheeler getting absolutely drenched. Not a good time. We're on Pine Creek right now. We made it to the stone quarry and Neil, and we talked to some guys there and talked to them for a pretty good little bit. And unfortunately, none of the quarry roads, which would take us up to that point, are passable. According to those guys, the trees are down, a bunch of trees are down. There's big boulders that's been placed in the road, and it's just not passable. But they did tell me that back on Colmac, which is at the end of Pine Creek, kind of where 22 Mountain is, you know, that's where Colmac is. There's a road that supposedly follows the ridge line all the way to just behind the quarry here, which will put us on that point we want to get to, according to these guys. They haven't been back there in a long time themselves, but there's a guy that lives just up the road here. I just passed his house, that I need to try and talk with, that they said goes back there and hunts and knows every square inch of these ridge lines. And they didn't know about the Serpent Mound, but they said that he probably would. And I actually used to work with this guy's son, so it shouldn't be hard to get in contact with him. I was just going to go to his house, but it's pouring the rain, and I'm not trying to come up and beating on somebody's door up an old holler like this where you don't get no visitors in the middle of a rainstorm. So I'm going to try and get a hold of him through his son, maybe on Facebook if I can find him. Or if not, I'm going to come back on a better day to talk with him. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. River's absolutely getting drenched, so not the best time for the poor kid, because somebody had borrowed my four-wheeler trailer, I forgot, so he rode the four-wheeler all the way to Pine Creek on the pavement while I drove the truck, and then we were just going to ride the four-wheeler. He was going to ride on the back with me whenever we were in the mountains, but not looking good. Got a later start when we wanted to. So, yeah. Hi, Riv.
Jesus Lord. I couldn't hardly see the lines.
Did the glasses work out?
No. Probably made it worse.
So, what's your take so far on the scouting trip?
We're already cursed. They did the rain dance.
Yeah. So, River thinks that the gods know, the Native American gods know, so we're being cursed already. So, I don't know why he thinks we're cursed. I'm perfectly fine. I am dry. Warm.
Happy. Not dying of hypothermia.
I'm having a great time. I mean, my plans are foiled, but
you get seated.
At least I'm dry. You may be on to something, Riv.
We're cursed. Look.
We're cursed. We get back to Logan, out of Route 44. It rained, absolutely downpoured on Pine Creek and through Omar and pretty much all the way out of 44, and then we get back to Logan and the roads are barely damp. River is wetter than the roads are outside. We've been providentially hindered.